All right, you want to ask me a question, Big J journalist? Go ahead.
Here's my question.
All right.
I believe, with good reason, that LeBron James does not want to come to L.A. to join a circus with LeVar Ball. So, if you're the Lakers and you could get LeBron, but it meant you had to get rid of LeVar, which means you'd have to trade Lonzo, what would you do?
I would take LeBron.
Okay, you would trade Lonzo.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes it a question is the age, but you still would do it.
Yeah, because LeBron is still the best player in the league. And let's be cynical. Let's say LeBron is also going to be the next best player in the league next year for one more year. And then after that, he'll have 3 more years where he's a top 8 player. Top 10.
So 4 years left as a top 10 player.
Okay, Lonzo's never going to be a top 10 player in the league. Now, I do think he's a culture changer. I do think the team, like interior decorating, it makes you feel good. He's a good vibe in the room. Players like to play with him. But if you told me I could trade Lonzo and the headache known as LeVar and get LeBron, I'd do it tomorrow. What would you do?
Well, I asked you the question, so I probably would do LeBron because, I mean, the question, obviously he's older. Like you said, 4 more years, maybe. I mean, 3, 4, yeah, I think as a top 10 player he's probably got. Is it going to get you a championship? I don't know, but it certainly makes you relevant and you're an elite contender all of a sudden like that. So I would do it.
No, time out. You started this, though. This is what's interesting. You didn't just throw this out there. You didn't just say, I'm Chris Broussard, zany opinion. You said your first sentence was what?
I believe with good reason.
Okay, now let's say that again.
I just believe with good reason.
So good reason means you got 1 source but not 4. That's what that means.
No, it just, I talk to people around this situation, and I've said it even before talking to people. Look, why would LeBron join the circus?
No. Listen, I think...
I've talked to people about that, too, and they've felt like
I think the LeVar comments about Luke are, get over it, he's a goofball. But now that's a separate issue. What you're saying is LeBron's got a brand. He's not going to be held hostage by, Lithuanian basketball coach. He's not going to be held hostage by that goofiness.
And that's what it would be, kind of being held hostage.
Yes.
Because you never know what LeVar might say. Put the ball in Lonzo's hands. LeBron's, he's dribbling too much. He's running offense too much. It could be anything.
Listen, this is the way college basketball works. Let's think of what's the best brand in college basketball, the most dignified brand, Duke. Okay, Kentucky may be the glamour program, but Duke is the most dignified college sports elite brand. Well, Mike Krzyzewski makes decisions all the time. We'll pass on him, we'll take him, We'll pass on him. Why? He doesn't want the Duke Coach K brand to be tarnished. LeBron's saying to himself, listen, man, I can go anywhere. I'm not going to go to I don't want the end of my career to be MJ and the Wizards, which was kind of a mess. Like, you don't want your career. I said this, Derek Jeter, I think, thought about, I could get 1 more year. But Tampa was a mess, and that's where he was at. He didn't want to end it that way. I think guys all the time, even Tom Brady, if they moved off him and would have kept Garoppolo, Tom would leave. Montana left. He left to a solid franchise at the time, Kansas City. So I agree with you. I think LeVar is a complete turnoff for LeBron.
No question. So that's something the Lakers have to figure out. I love Lonzo. I think he's got a great upside. I think, as I've said, maybe he could end up being like a Jason Kidd. But if you want to get LeBron, you might have to figure something out.
Your MVP vote right now would be Chris Broussard?
A week ago, I said LeBron.
Oh, wait, what? Now you got the Greek freak in there?
Because Harden's too, but because he's been injured. If Harden comes back at the end of this week as he's supposed to, then and doesn't miss, what would he have missed? Maybe 9, 10 games.
So you're
this year?
still.
I'm on the if Harden misses fewer than 10 games, 10 or fewer, he could be the MVP.
Sad.
No,
you're already building in qualifiers.
Right now I got LeBron as MVP.
Yeah.
But the Cavs cannot keep playing this way. They don't have to win 60 games, but you got to play better than this.
How good of a guest would you be on the show if you weren't a guest on the show? Got to be in the game, playa. If you're not on the show, then you're not in the game. Harden's got to show up and be in the arena.
I agree. He's got to be in the arena. He's got to play. can't be injured.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.